Hello, my name is Miranda Souve, and I'm coming to you live from the National Weather Service in Spokane, Washington, to give you a brief look at the upcoming winter event. Some key points, we will still have cold temperatures today and tomorrow. Then things begin to change as we go into Tuesday evening and Wednesday when we have a significant winter storm moving in. Snow will be developing as we go into Tuesday night and become heavy at times Wednesday and Wednesday night, and that will impact much of the region. There will also be some chance for some blowing and drifting snow on the Palouse and Camas Prairie. And beyond that, we'll have some periods of light snow continuing on Thursday before we start to transition to a more of a wintry mix as we go into Friday and beyond. Looking at the weather risk outlook, just showing the general trend over the next 7 days or so, we stay cold, and then as we move into the middle part of the week, things really start to ramp up. We'll stay cold tomorrow, and then snow starts to begin late, and then the biggest day will be Wednesday, when we'll have periods of snow to heavy snow across many areas, including the Spokane Metro, the mountain passes, on the Palouse and into the Idaho Panhandle. And we'll have lingering snow on Thursday and beyond, but beyond, as we go into the end of the week, we start to warm up and start to get some of that wintry mix moving in. Currently, here we have the winter weather highlights. We have winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories now in effect. The ones near the Cascades start generally around 4 to 7 p.m. And as you get further east, they start about 10 p.m. on Tuesday night and go through Wednesday and start to fall off as we go into overnight into Thursday morning. Now here's the look at our storm total snow amounts. The heaviest snow will occur between Tuesday evening and Thursday morning, with the focus time generally overnight Tuesday and Wednesday morning, and then developing again as we go into later Wednesday afternoon into evening. So we could see over 3 feet of snow in the passes and over 8 inches in the metro, locally near a foot or so. And we could have some very difficult travel conditions. And looking at the onset time, more specifically, it shows here 7 p.m. towards the Cascades and the deeper basin. Then it starts to expand throughout the area as we go into the late evening, into the early overnight. Largely, this starts after the evening commute on Tuesday. But then as we move into Wednesday night, we could have some significant impacts to the morning and both evening commutes, with the most significant impacts in the areas shaded in red over the Spokane Coeur d'Alene area into the Panhandle and up towards the Cascades, and a little less impacts in the lee of the Cascades and deeper basin. Now a quick look at some of the percent chances of certain snowfall thresholds being met between Tuesday p.m. and Thursday p.m. Generally, most everybody has a good chance of seeing at least 2 inches of snow, except for maybe down in the LC Valley, which could be held back a little bit more. And as we move up to the 4 inches or greater snow, the chances start to drop and they'll get the Cascades, but everywhere else it's a pretty decent chance of seeing some snow over 4 inches. Then as we head up to the 8-inch category, that starts to become more localized to the Cascades and over the eastern third to northeast third of Washington and the Idaho Panhandle. And for a foot or more, the best chances are around the mountains and then across far northeast Washington and the Idaho Panhandle mountain districts. Now there is a range of possibilities of some snow, and here's a few locations that show what we could see between 4 p.m. Tuesday to 4 p.m. Thursday. On average, over 2 feet of snow in the Cascade passes, and averaging your 10 inches or so in the Spokane area, and ranges are in there about 4 to 12 in the Spokane area, but you can read all of these and see quite the ranges of possibilities. But overall, we are pretty confident everybody's going to get some snow, and a lot of areas will see some moderate to heavy snow. Then as we move into the latter part of the week, we'll have some freezing rain chances mixing in. Right now, the best chances remain tucked down in the LC Valley on Thursday. Then as we go into Thursday night and Friday, the models we're looking at show the chances starting to expand a little bit further north toward the Spokane area and the Upper Columbia Basin. And then as we move into later Friday and into Saturday morning, the chances start to expand up towards the northern valleys and Waterville Plateau and the Lee of the Cascade valleys. But as you can see here, the ice amounts as a whole are in a relatively light amount. It's not expecting at this point ice storm warnings, but we'll have to keep an eye on this. This is a low confidence forecast, but it will be something to watch. And anytime we get freezing rain, it could cause impacts. But as we move on into the latter part of the week and into next week, we see things starting to warm up as we have better than average chances of warmer temperatures. And summarizing, got cold temperatures now, we'll be moderating, but we're looking for that really impactful snowy weather as we go into that Wednesday through Thursday morning time frame, and that lingering precipitation as we go into the end of the week before we start to warm up. Thank you, and be safe.